New year, new Patriots. That's a phrase I'm sure almost all of Patriots Nation is counting on after last weekend's Dolphin debacle. New England fell to the number 3 seed in the AFC playoff bracket after that embarrassing 27-24 loss right here at home against the Miami Dolphins. And let me just say, I don't think that this was the regular season finale anyone expected. The Fish squished the Patriots' decade-long streak of first-round bye security. So now, instead of a week of rest, the Patriots are preparing for their first wildcard weekend since the 2009 season. And to top things off, they're playing the Titans, who have been on a roll lately, most recently beating the Texans, who the Patriots lost to in the regular season. So I think it's safe to say that this is shaping up to be quite the wild matchup. So let's break down the top 3 things you need to look out for heading into that game. Number 1, Titans QB Ryan Tannehill. Remember him? Tannehill's last play against the Patriots was actually as a Dolphin. He executed that infamous walk-off Miami Miracle 69-yard lateral pass play that I don't think anyone will ever forget. Now the 7-year veteran quarterback is a Titan and has led Tennessee on a tear since taking over as their starter back in Week 7. Tannehill is 7-3 as a starter, helping the Titans win 5 of their last 7 matchups, including Kansas City and the Texans, 2 of the Patriots' regular season kryptonites. With Tannehill at the helm, Pro Football Focus ranked the Titans first in yards per play, first in yards per rushing attempt, and first in yards per passing attempt. And to add on to his accolades, Tannehill is PFF's highest-graded QB and leads the NFL with a 117.5 passer rating this season, ahead of Drew Brees, Lamar Jackson, Russell Wilson, and Patrick Mahomes, to name a few. And here's the kicker. Tannehill has the most active career wins against no other than Tom Brady. So I think the stats speak for themselves here. The Patriots defense is going to have their hands full. And speaking of having their hands full, let's talk about Tannehill's targets. Let's start with Derrick Henry. The Pro Bowl running back, coming in at 6'3", 247 pounds, is one of the toughest tackles in the league. Henry leads the league in rushing with 1,540 yards and is tied for first in rushing TDs with 16. This past Sunday, he ran for 211 yards and 3 touchdowns against Houston. To put it simply, he's a Clydesdale among horses. And then there's A.J. Brown, a top candidate for Offensive Rookie of the Year, leading all rookie receivers in receiving yards with 1,051. Brown averages 20.2 yards per catch. That's second in the league. He has 8 TDs on the season, leads the Titans in receptions with 52, and has posted 100 yards in 4 of the last 6 weeks. Brown is also coming off an impressive showing against the Texans, with 4 receptions averaging 31 yards per reception and a 51-yard touchdown. And last but certainly not least, Bill Belichick versus Mike Vrabel. Belichick doesn't have the best track record against his disciples, as we saw with Brian Flores last week in Miami. And now, when it matters most, Bill will face off against former Patriots linebacker Mike Vrabel, now the Titans head coach. Belichick's former people, along with Titans D coordinator Dean Pease, who previously coached in New England, are very familiar with the Pats, and it's well known that Tennessee's staff is among the most familiar with Belichick and crew. So now, only questions remain. Will Mike Vrabel pick apart the Patriots' game plan? Will Ryan Tannehill and his top targets take down the boogeymen? Will Tom Brady look like the GOAT of old? Only time will tell. But as the Miami Miracle, the sequel, showed us this past Sunday, anything is possible and any game can be a wild card. Until game time, reporting from Foxborough, Alexi Iafrato, the Boston Herald.